I have a plan for the whole earth, a hand of judgment upon all the nations. Yahavah of heaven's armies has spoken. Who can change his plans? When his hand is raised, who can stop him? Why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with futile plans? The wicked frustrate the plans of the oppressed, but Yahavah will protect his people. He frustrates the plans of schemers so the work of their hands will not succeed. Yahavah frustrates the plans of the nations and thwarts all their schemes. But Yahavah's plans stand firm forever. His intentions can never be shaken. The trouble they make for others backfires on them. The violence they plan falls on their own heads. But they do not know Yahavah's thoughts or understand his plan. These nations don't know that he is gathering them together to be beaten and trampled like sheaves of grain on a threshing floor. My thoughts are nothing like your thoughts, says Yahavah, and my ways are far beyond anything you could imagine. For just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Remember the things I have done in the past. For I alone am Elohim. I am Elohim and there is none like me. Only I can tell you the future before it even happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against Yahavah. Yahavah directs our steps, so why try to understand everything along the way? Yahavah preserves those with knowledge, but he ruins the plans of the treacherous. The thief's purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. And I will give them one heart and one purpose, to worship me forever, for their own good and for the good of all their descendants. For I know the plans I have for you, says Yahavah. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. For we are Elohim's masterpiece. He has created us anew in the Messiah, so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago. Yahavah directs the steps of the righteous. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall, for Yahavah holds them by the hand. We can make our plans, but Yahavah determines our steps. We can make our own plans, but Yahavah gives the right answer. You can make many plans, but Yahavah's purpose will prevail. Commit your actions to Yahavah, and your plans will succeed. For Elohim saved us and called us to live a holy life. He did this not because we deserved it, but because that was his plan from before the beginning of time, to show us his grace through the Messiah Emmanuel. And we know that Elohim causes everything to work together for the good of those who love Elohim and are called according to his purpose for them. Everything has already been decided. It was known long ago what each person would be. So there's no use arguing with Elohim about your destiny. But once he has made his decision, who can change his mind? Whatever he wants to do, he does. So he will do to me whatever he has planned. He controls my destiny. You guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny.